Hey, what's up New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice. Nice, quick, succinct one for you today as we cover what's been going down in Wellington. Hasn't been a super eventful day, but there are two key points that we'd like to cover off. First, the Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, this morning on the News Hub breakfast show, had this to say when asked about the protest in Wellington.
Do you approve of the measures that the Speaker is taking to move these protesters on?
Well, the first thing I'd say is I don't approve of the tactics we're seeing from the protesters, but what we've seen out there, I have to say, seems much more anti-vaccination more than anything else. It's included yelling abuse at people who are walking around with masks on, occupying spaces where businesses are operating, blocking people's ability to move around freely. That is moving beyond a protest. In fact, to me, it looks like an imported style of protest that I have not seen in New Zealand before, complete with Trump flags and Canadian flags. But I would just note that it has been a protest with constant noise, constant music and speaking and quite threatening behaviour. And so that's the context of the environment that we're all in down here at the moment.
And there is an element...
Right, that seems like a little bit of an interesting take if I was to be totally honest with you, because my multiple now correspondents, and shout out to Fiona and Freedom Sharing Lee and others that are on the ground as well with regards to getting everything through to me. I feel humbled that you trust me with your videos and your photos, etc. What they're showing is this.
It appears the whānau has moved in. Oh, look at this, stuff being donated and given away. Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. This is just donations coming in. Wow. Here's the admin team. How are you? Let's just poke our wee nose in here and see what's going on. Oh my God.
Everyone can come here and get anything they need.
And it's all free, right?
They can just ask for any camping equipment, any clothing for any type of person.
That, oh my word.
And reindeer.
Oh.
And more's coming in, field is donating. I know.
This is mind blowing. It is seriously mind blowing. I'm starting to get. Yeah.
It's just point where it's overwhelming.
That's a great word. It's overwhelming. Oh my word. This is what is happening here, people. I don't know what the media is telling you, but this is the reality. There's another tent over here that is rest and recovery room. Vitamin C, wow. Thank you very much. This is the opposite to what the government's been saying. Isolation, division, segregation. This is unity, love, support.
So, as you can see, a major news network has gone out there, put the Prime Minister on there, not really challenged her about what is going on, although fair play to that reporter, she did sort of push a little bit with regards to there being some full-on anti-vax protesters within the protest, as well as pushing for the end the mandates query, which is obviously what this is all about. The second main point today was, of course, the joint open letter that's been put through to the Parliament. The main freedom groups across New Zealand that have been doing all the work over the last couple of years got together, unified, and put out this letter. And I'll read you the transcript. So, it goes a little something like this. The people have travelled from all corners of the country to remind members of Parliament of their duties as elected representatives. It is time for the government to listen. It is time for our government to recognise the sovereign rights of New Zealanders. This communication summarises the views of the majority of groups present at Parliament. Those represented are Convoy New Zealand 2022, Freedom Alliance, New Zealand Doctors Speaking Out with Science, the Outdoors and Freedom Movement, the Freedom and Rights Coalition, and Voices for Freedom. All of these organisations agree that the COVID-19 Public Health Response Act and all the orders and mandates made under that legislation must be revoked immediately. Those represented request an urgent meeting with senior cabinet ministers to open dialogue. The mandates are unnecessary and need to be lifted. The infection fatality rate of Omicron is lower than the seasonal flu. Prior to the pandemic, it was considered normal for 500 to 700 New Zealanders to die each year of the seasonal flu. On average, 100 Kiwis die every day from various causes. There needs to be perspective. The traffic light system and no jab, no job laws and other mandates are discriminatory, not warranted, and a breach of fundamental human rights. New Zealanders, our friends and media from around the world watched in horror at the deplorable and unlawful police conduct towards peaceful protesters, including women and children. This abhorrent and bullying conduct was instigated and perpetrated by the Speaker, Trevor Mallard. We await your urgent response. Yeah. So, as I said, not a super eventful day. Camp Freedom continues chugging along with all the love and unity in the world, and the main freedom organisations have all got together and put forward this letter to Parliament. So we'll see what it may bring. Thanks everyone for tuning in once again as we continue to grow on this journey on Kiwi Voice. It is still going off. Really huge thanks to everyone that's sending me content, sharing the links, commenting, liking. If you're watching this on YouTube, by all means hit that subscribe button if you haven't already yet. If you're on Facebook, where the majority of people seem to be, then by all means share the links around. We appreciate it. For now, team, stay safe, stay free, and we'll see you again real soon.